watched the movie already, the finished product.
Yeah.
Have you? Yes.
Yeah.
I did yesterday. So I think it's not divide, but it's a mixture of genres. Like your part is more violent, scary. Like I have a really hard time, and your part is a little bit more heartbreaking. How did you enjoy each other's part? Did it surprise you? Did you expect that when you were shooting it?
I love watching. I mean, Jodie and Alfie's performance, I mean, just completely moved me. I mean, I don't want to give too much away because I think this is such a unique film. I think you're going to go see this film, go in expecting one thing and then come out completely changed in a whole other way. And but the journey that Jodie's character and Spike go on was so brilliant. And it's funny when you do your work and then you don't know what's happening and then you get to see and you go, wow. And the journey they go on is fantastic. It's so great.
It was amazing. I mean, to think of especially that first 30 minutes of the film, you know, where Jamie takes Spike onto the island for the first time and just the intensity of that and seeing the dynamic of Aaron and Alfie and the sense of leadership that was happening, and then that whole sequence where they go back on the causeway blew my. It was amazing. It was I feel like I was kind of gripping my chair for the whole duration of that. And it was amazing because I feel like they both, and obviously the film as a whole, established so immediately how high the stakes were and the severity of the situation, which I think really makes you kind of lean in.
Your characters share a child, but you have quite different approach of how to treat a 12-year-old boy. Can you tell me a little bit about your character's parenting style with a child in a apocalyptic world?
Yeah, I guess, you know, it's all new to them as well. I think that's what you have when you are a parent. You come to it like going, you know, you're just trying to do your best every day and sometimes you're failing, you know, and that's the beauty of, you know, how we're human, we're flawed. And Jamie definitely is trying to instill some, you know, some real tough love and survival skills onto his son so that he can survive in this world. And it's a lot of pressure. You can see he's put a bit of pressure on him. But he's coming from a place of trauma and maybe projecting his own fear onto his child, and you know, he's failing him a little bit as a father, and he's definitely failing his wife as a husband. So it was interesting. I liked coming to this character because it was complex.
I think it's very different for Isla because of her illness. Actually, Spike is often having to play the parental role, and again, because of her illness, I think she's almost kind of protected from what's going on the outside world. There's a kind of naivety with that, but I think he connects her to. She wants him to stay connected to his innocence and his joy, and I guess there are aspects of him that she keeps trying to encourage, you know, because I imagine they were massive parts of herself before her illness took over. So yeah.
What's also beautiful is that you're also trying to connect to your father as well. Throughout, there's another sort of lineage of like wanting to sort of pull in a parent. You know, that's why.
Yeah, and I guess also it doesn't matter how old you get. That will always be something that you seek. Yeah. It'll be also always something that is.
That's what's beautiful about his movie. There's always like a paternal, maternal sort of family saga that's going on in this backdrop. You know.
These days, it seems like we can't have like just one movie. We are always talking about sequels all the time. Every time a movie success is like, it's going to be a sequel, and this is said like it's going to be a sequel. We already did the sequel, and we are going to do even a third part. Why in this case? I know it's different, I've seen the movie, but can you tell me why it feels different for audience? They should not be like, my God, I'm going to need to invest a lot of years to know the whole story.
But like, Danny's been very clear in saying that, you know, each of these films, even though they are a sequel, they can also stand on their own. You know, it won't necessarily be that you have to watch all three in order to understand the arc. So I also just think they're so brilliant. They're such brilliant filmmakers that I'm like, I feel like this is justified.
I think when it's Danny Boyle and Alex Garland and they have a bigger story to tell, that you wanna invest that time. But you follow this story, and it really is a beautiful coming of age story of this young boy in this post-apocalyptic world. And by the end of the movie, you're so ready to see where it goes next.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually exciting as an audience member, because you're like, you want, not because you don't usually know if they're going to make a second one. We have shot a second one. Nia DaCosta's made the second movie. It goes into a whole other place.
And you feel that at the end in the last 5 minutes. It's
so
like it's a total shift
you're going to
in
get a
energy.
little something, and you're going to want to go see this movie because... And so I think that's exciting for an audience because you know it's not far away. It's going to come out quite soon. So.